morning. It is September 16th of 2024, and we are going to go over what I sold on eBay this last week. We are going to start with this Bath & Body Works lotion. This one did have a cracked lid, and so I did put that in the description so that they knew, but it did appear to be full, so I ran it as new. Again, I picked these up $2 or less at garage sales, thrift stores, whatnot. And so, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I paid for this particular one, but sold for $9.99. This was a very hard item to actually figure out what it was. I didn't want to take it out of the bag. It was like a vacuum sealed. It kind of looks like a Squishmallow, but I did a little research. Looked like it was from Linky Box, the Ghostly Foxy. I don't know. I'm not familiar with Linky Box. I've heard of it. I've sold the stuff. I have no idea what it is, though. And this I actually got at a return bin store, or Amazon, basically our Amazon bins. I paid $1 for it, and it sold for $9.99. I've actually had these shoes for quite some time. It looks like I listed them back in January. So I've had these for a while, put the price down. They were relatively clean. They weren't really in that bad of shape. I don't like selling shoes, guys. I really don't. They're not my favorite thing, but I think when I picked these up, comps were really good. But over time, they weren't selling, so I was dropping the price. So here we are with it finally selling for $10.99. I picked this up on half price day at a thrift store. I want to say I probably paid like $4 for them, so I definitely broke even on these, maybe lost a little bit of money. Picked up this Lily Pulitzer keychain. It's new in the package. I actually got it at a garage sale for like 50 cents. I don't know if it like came with something, because it shows if you look at the, if you look at the packaging here, it shows manufacturer suggested price $0. So I don't know if it was like a freebie with something, but just like a little rubber keychain with Lily Pulitzer on it. Paid 50 cents at a garage sale and sold for $18.99. And of course, this was super cheap to ship. I was very excited to find this stuffed animal. I got it at a garage sale. I want to say I paid like $1 or $2 for it, but it is actually the Disney Babies Marie from Aristocats. And I'm trying to think, did I have a year on it? I don't know if I had a year, but it was from the Disney store. At the Disney store logo, and the Disney Parks is actually on the tag here as well. But yeah, so, you don't see a whole lot of Aristocats stuff. And then to have this be new with tags and a couple bucks, definitely picked it up. So yeah, this was listed back in March and finally did sell. I did really hold on the price on this because it was older, because it had the tags, because it was Disney. It checked all the boxes for it to sell at a higher price. So this one did finally sell out of the blue for $34.99. I'm aware that some of the for real pets actually sell pretty well. I found this one at the Goodwill bins, and he was in pristine condition, and he was working and everything. He's super pretty, actually. So yeah, the batteries were in him. He works fine, moves his wings, everything functions just fine. So at the Goodwill bins, it's $1.67 a pound, I want to say, and he was maybe like £1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds. He did have some substance to him. So you figure I probably paid $3 for him, listed him beginning of August, and he sold this week for $27.99. Another Bath & Body Works. Again, don't pay more than $2 for these. This is a current scent, so it wasn't running super high, but it did sell at $10.99. And another, this one's actually kind of a Christmassy scent, so I think we're going to see an uptick in holiday stuff coming up now that we are in September. And let's see, this one sold for $12.49. I've had this one for a little while. This is a Build-A-Bear dress. Got it at the Goodwill bin, so it costs next to nothing. Did list this back in April. It's like a little barmaid Build-A-Bear dress. It was in amazing condition, super cute, and it finally sold for $27.49. Still working on a profit from my PC game lot that I got for $12 this last summer. This one was a little late to the game to get listed. It was in my death pile for a while, and I was like, crap, I need to get these listed because, can't sell them if they're not listed. So, yeah, so this was the Hearts of Iron 3 as with all the other PC games, the discs were immaculate. Everything was in great shape. And so, again, already made my profit on this. So $9.99 is pure profit at this point. I don't know why, but axolotls are like a big thing right now, and so are squishmallows. So it only made sense to pick up this squishmallow at the Goodwill bins. This plushie was found in the bins, didn't weigh a whole lot, so paid maybe 50 cents for it. And actually, he sold rather quickly because I listed him September 8th, and he's already sold for $11.99. This game was part of a game lot that I got during a garage sale. I had found a box of Xbox 360, and I want to say Nintendo Wii too were in there. Somebody had a big crate with video games for $2 a piece at a sale, and I said, would you do $1 a piece if I bought them all? And they're like, sure. So this was in there. I plucked out the ones that were of value that I could list for $10 or more because, I can make a couple bucks. Anything that runs less than that, I actually ran some during a Whatnot auction last week, the week before. I'm trying to remember. And I have more, but this one here I knew would sell for the 10, and it did. So this was listed in June, so it sat for a few months, but nothing too crazy on this one. And last but not least, I have this Harbinger Women's Power Real Leather Black Gloves, size large. These I actually found at the Goodwill bins, so because it was super lightweight, I probably paid like a quarter or two for this. And turned around and sold it actually relatively quickly too. This one I listed on the 8th of September, and it's already sold for $16.99. So that is all I have. It was a little quieter on eBay this week, but again, we're coming up end of quarter 3, beginning of quarter 4. So I am really hoping for an uptick for the holiday season to definitely get some more money. A part of me too is like, hey, if I build up this estate sale, garage sale category on Whatnot, maybe auctioning my inventory, starting fresh. I don't know. Like, I've got some stuff that's been sitting for a while. Might be time to pull it, just run it. We've been doing Whatnot auctions by the box. First time we tried it at my house, very successful. We tried to do it again over at my mom's house, and we were having problems with Wi-Fi, and even if I went to cell phone data out in the garage, I only had one bar. It froze, like the screen froze for like 3 minutes on these people, and I'm like, I am so sorry. So we kind of cut it short. I feel like we would have done better had we not had technical issues. So our next one we're going to do later this week. We are going to try it again, but we're going to bring everything into my mom's house where we can get some better Wi-Fi and hopefully sell her boxes of goodies. So between eBay and Whatnot, been pretty busy. That and 3 kids, like, I don't think I've been bored or could say I've been bored for years, honestly. So anyway, that is all I got for this week, and I will see you guys next Monday. Have a great week.